strong. And let's go.
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. Middleton for 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, I think both of these teams have a really solid roster. And I love the blend of experience and youth. When you have NBA experience on the floor, there's just a level of play that you see at the defensive end that makes it enjoyable for me. So I think that's what we'll see tonight. Experienced pros getting after it.
And the Bucks with possession. It's a 3-point game. Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. Lopez outside. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And it's sent back by Lopez.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice. Awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
A shot by Milton, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Lopez with the ball. Now guarded by Simmons. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, I love watching Simmons run the floor. So effortless and efficient in his movement.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time, the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch. Really, you know what? Trying to keep Antetokounmpo off the glass, that's a tough assignment because he's long and he can leap.
Harris against Antetokounmpo. Harris passes to Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from 14. From deep 3-point range, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Middleton left side. Just 5 on the clock. Middleton is doubled. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 5. Simmons inside. Giannis is there. Simmons passes to Embiid. Stolen by Holiday. Embiid with the steal. The pass to Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
There's no way you can minimize his concentration. Excellent focus in finding a way to score that time by Harris.
Now here is Holiday. Defense right on him. Middleton against Harris. Shot clock at 6. Middleton can't get it to go. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. They trail by 3. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. Teague, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. Some changes for Philadelphia. Maxey passes to Scott. It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now, here's Maxey. Teague covering. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. Milwaukee leading by 3. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Teague deciding where to go with it. Throws it up high.
Jeff Teague doing exactly what a point guard should do, setting up his guys nicely.
The 76ers trail by 5. Pass to Curry. And it's good. 2 points.
So good at figuring out ways to get inside. Seth Curry working on improving this part of his game.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Bucks lead by 3. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny.
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
And so in the game for the 76ers, Maxey out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Howard. Then there's Scott, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Green. Now Teague. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Portis finds Teague. Poked loose. Passes it to Morrow. Now here's Green. Pass to Curry. So the wing on the left. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Shoots it. Forbes with the rebound. Bucks leading by 3. Mora, the pass to Forbes. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Tucker. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Now the 76ers on the break. Curry leading the charge.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
And Milwaukee has possession. Teague with the ball. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
And that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence that these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Shot clock at 5. Here's Harris. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Harris has got the lead up to 1 now for Philadelphia.
A real comfort zone for Harris. I mean, he's looking to score often from this area.
Teague, the pass to Portis. Trying to get something going, and it's good on the way in. Portis has got his first 2 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And Simmons kicks to Thibault. Here's Embiid, and he can't bank that one in. Bucks have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Connaughton passes to Moore, and it's off from 3-point range. 76ers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Milton. That one misses. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And here's Tucker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Kicks to T. Back to Tucker. The shake. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Tucker does not shy away from contact, not afraid at all. He expects it, sees it coming, stays poised, and gets the and one chance there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Now the pass to Thibault. There's the feed to Harris. Yes, that goes in. Harris has got 6.
Boy, this is the threat that Harris poses now. He's a scorer from every level. Inside, 3-point land, and at the rim.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half of the game. Simmons passes to Milton. Back to Simmons. He kicks it to Embiid. Chalk up 2 there.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Holiday. No points in the game yet for him.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Bucks on top. They lead by 2. It's time now to go court.
Thanks a lot. Dwight, what are you seeing from your opponent tonight?
They're a tough team. You know, they play hard, they play together, they move the ball.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
With a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them. And that.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Tobias Harris, he has really been playing well.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. At almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless.
Now Curry. Outside, Green. Clock at 6. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Scott. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there, Greg?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. And that one's good, Maxey.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Teague, the pass to Portis. Embiid with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee.
Hey, Clark, how about the 20th pick back in that 2019 draft? Matisse Thybulle, fantastic defensive specialist who has an evolving offensive presence as well.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. His defense is really outstanding and NBA ready from the day he got into the league. He'll improve on offense. You know that. He'll work at it, and he'll get better. I think he has tremendous instincts on and off the ball. Great length and speed and athleticism. He's a terror defensively.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Stolen by Middleton. DiVincenzo kicks to Giannis. And stolen by Harris. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Boy, it really puts pressure on the defense when Embiid makes an effort to run in transition like that.
Now here is Holiday. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Lobbed up there for Lopez. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Left it at the rack, and the big man Lopez there to punch it home.
Harris dishes to Simmons. Back to Harris. Pass to Simmons. 1:35 left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. And Harris wide open. He shoots almost, but it rolls out. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. Middleton looking it over. And stolen by Harris.
Out of bounds.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Right side out of the Kumbo. And 1:01 left in the third quarter of the game. 5 on the clock. Holiday attacking, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
You want to be an NBA point? Take notes on Holiday running that pick and roll. Sometimes taking it yourself is the best option.
Passes to Harris. Stolen by Holiday. Now the Bucks moving it up. It's stolen by Harris. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
When Simmons is driving inside, I'm telling you, he's going to sky up for the flush. Getting to the bucket in no time.
Outside Holiday. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Hammers the alley-oop through. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And here's Maxey. Pass to Scott. And here's Green outside. Scott. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. 3/4 of play in a close game. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. Mike Scott out there with Green. Then there's Seth Curry. Then there's Howard. And it's Maxey in at the point.
You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
Maxey passes to Curry. No good from outside. Bucks leading by 3. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Guarded by Green. Outside, Holiday. Kicks it to Lopez. Shoots over Scott. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Here's Maxey. He dishes it to Green. And the pass to Maxey. Howard at the elbow. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
Curry looking around, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Outside Teague. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Harris outside. Back to Embiid. Thibault on the wing. And Embiid throws it down.
Boy, Joel Embiid with the throwdown. Athletic, 7 feet tall, one of the best dunkers in the league.
Teague with the ball. To the paint, and he lays in the alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Harris kicks to Simmons. 4 on the shot clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Now the Bucks moving it up. Kicks it down to Middleton. A 3-pointer, no good. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Middleton on the wing. Offensive rebound. And Antetokounmpo on the follow. Now it's a 5-point Bucks lead. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Bucks.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
Middleton outside. Six to shoot. Another miss by Middleton.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now. Hey, it's clear Simmons is a very gifted player, somebody who is mentally strong in these situations and takes the challenge on head first.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Hey, and you know, really Antetokounmpo can look to score every time, and sometimes that's necessary, but he's also good at recognizing when one of his teammates has a clean look.
Simmons looking around. And then Simmons slams it in.
And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
There's 14 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Middleton can't get it to go.
And it's all about the three right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a three.
So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Now it's ended down to...
Hey, Kevin, thanks for...
And David, he is just getting started. Great stuff, thanks as always. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5, home in the paint. And for Brooklyn, they've got Joe Harris. Durant is out there with Jordan. Then it's Harden, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard spot. Now, here is Harden. Back to KD. The Nets working the ball around now. Harden the pass to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, that's about as high percentage as it gets for DJ. Go to work, big man.
Holiday. Indoors tonight, 2 experienced teams will be battling.
Well, what you come to expect with experienced rosters are excellent defensive rotations, game plan discipline. These guys know how to play the game, so let's see how this plays out.
Here is Harden after the basket by Milwaukee. Out to Harris. Lets it go with a 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. Dinwiddie with the steal. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And the jam by Harden.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Now here is Holiday. He kicks to Middleton. Stolen by Harden. In transition, here come the Nets. And here's Giannis. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over. And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Now here's Lopez. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. Stolen by Harden. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. Inside. It's tipped. Stolen by Durant. Jordan the pass to Harden. Jordan kicks to Harden. Shot clock reset for the Nets. A nice shot by Jordan.
How many times have we seen DeAndre Jordan take it off the window and convert? Boy, he is so good.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Antetokounmpo, no good. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Irving with the ball. Outside for Griffin. Pass to Brown. Nobody near Irving. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
DiVincenzo finds Lopez.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Now here's Brown. Back to Irving. This is to Green. To the middle. It's deflected. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Right side Holiday. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Giannis with it. He's picked up by Irving. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo. Nets trail by 4. Brown outside. On the wing, Irving. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Here's Teague. And Tucker has it in the corner. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
Well, a point guard must understand window of opportunity, and Jeff Teague specializes in exactly that.
And that does it for the first quarter. Bucks ahead, up by 5. And it seems like players are constantly changing teams.
As a team, as a unit, as a roster.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the 2nd round a few years ago.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
They've got Green on out there with Irving. Then there's Griffin. And it's Luwawu in at the 3 spot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Mora, the pass to Teague. Pass to Portis. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
And the wide open shot from Green. Hands it from downtown. Green's got 5.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
T kicks to Forbes. 6 on the shot clock. Teague, the pass to Portis. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Irving dishes to Griffin. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Milwaukee leading by 4, and he's going to get whistled for that foul. G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Teague deciding where to go with it. And stolen by Jordan. And now Durant running the floor, galloping all by himself.
Listen, the defense of DeAndre Jordan pays dividends all over the floor. Whether it's a block, a steal, he gets the break started. This guy's such an impact defender.
Throws it up high.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And so they foul intentionally. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Pass to KD. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Holiday against Harden. Outside Holiday. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Harden scanning the floor. The dish to Dinwiddie. Outside Jordan. High post, KD. Lopez is there.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. 29 seconds left to play in the first half. And Durant sends it back.
But Kevin Durant uses his length so well, and how about the timing to send that rejection back?
Off target from outside.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Back to DiVincenzo. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. At its highest, their lead topped out at... And...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Teague out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Teague dishes to Giannis. Back to Teague. Passes it to Middleton. Kicks it to Giannis. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Durant. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. Jordan. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. Jordan's got 6.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on James Harden.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Harden finds Jordan. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. He's got 8.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Nets trail by 3. Irving for 3. The offensive rebound. Harris kicks to KD. Tipped away. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Holiday is running.
He's an explosive, athletic guard. And I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Irving passes to Dinwiddie. He dishes it to Jordan. Clock at 6. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Griffin's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Bruce Brown in for Dinwiddie. Outside Holiday. Outside Portis. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And there's the pass to Green. Back to Irving. Lays it up and banks it in.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Holiday. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
The Bucks shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:11 left here in the third quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Into the lineup, Bucks. Brown dishes to Griffin. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Pass to Green. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. .43 seconds left to play here in the third. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Irving passes to Green. The feed to Griffin. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 5-point game. 15 seconds left in the third. The Bucks need to get a shot off here, and the officials call a traveling violation. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Nets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And really, on top of all else Harden does for you at this end, he's a tremendous free throw shooter, around 85% for his career. Clutch.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Bucks lead by 3. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's Irving. Then it's Harden. And it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Nets 5.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
Outside Irving. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Bucks leading by 3. And here's Giannis. And they call an illegal screen here.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Durant dishes to Jordan. Back to KD. No good. That would have tied it. And the Bucks with possession here. 3-point lead. Giannis inside. KD's on him. Holiday with it. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Lopez. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 5 rebounds tonight, and they go to the intentional foul. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter.
Listen, this guy is far from just a scorer. Kevin Durant loves to share the basketball.
Harden against Holiday. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Back to Harden. Stolen by Middleton. Here's Holiday. Plays it in off the breakaway. Now it's a 5-point Bucks lead.
And this is what you love about the game. Superb defense, great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
Irving passes to KD. Lopez with the steal. And it's sent back by Irving.
Boy, Kyrie Irving becoming a better and better defender over time. Nice block right there.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. 4 on the clock. Another shot. Holiday goes in. Some solid defense there from KD. And he commits the intentional foul. Nets trail by 5. Now, here is Harden. Outside Irving. Lobs it up for Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Well, DJ with the fearless opportunity. Boy, what a shot.
Harden against Holiday. Pass to Giannis. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth. The kick out to Lopez. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
You simply have to remember that Brook Lopez can stroke the jumper. This guy on catch and shoot is terrific.
Harden against Howard. Pass to KD. The three. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one.
And this is what makes KD special, the willingness to absorb the responsibility of the big-time shot.
Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. It's the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Harden finds Durant. Ball's knocked loose. And they're pushing it up. It's deflected. They get it back. Now the pass to Middleton. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
They have to be careful with the ball.
Harris outside. Pass to Irving. He feeds it to Jordan. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Stolen by Harden. In transition, here come the Nets. Money!
Kevin Durant makes that dunk look easy. He's so big, you can't do anything about it.
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with look from above, the incredible. So the Nets starting 5. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Durant. Then there's Harris. Then it's Harden. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 guard. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. Now here's Harden. Pass to Harris. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Simmons inside. Defended by Durant. And Simmons slams it in.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Harden kicks to Harris. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And instead of just swinging the ball around the perimeter, Clark, both these teams like to run offense through the post.
And I love that, Kevin. We don't see it very often, but you're right. Both of these teams emphatic about getting the ball inside, putting pressure on the defense by driving it inside or passing it into the post. And it allows both of them to play a very high-quality inside-out game.
It's the Nets now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Here's Durant. Simmons pulls it in. Takes it from 10. Second chance effort. That shot no good. Nice D from Durant. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. Harris against Embiid. Durant, the pass to Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector. Discourages inside attempts at a high rate. Clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too.
It's good.
You know, we talk a lot about athleticism, guys. It's important. And right there, Harris used his well to create for himself.
Now here's Harden. Kicks it to KD. Over Simmons. Embiid with the steal. To the middle. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
Excellent concentration that time by the 6'10" Simmons. Very good at completing these chances despite the defense's best efforts.
Jordan with it. Picked up by Harris. There's the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside for Simmons. The pass to Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Harris has got his second bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Durant. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Hey, we know Harden can score it, but he also has great vision.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Here's Thibault. Back to Simmons. That one, no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Luwawu, the pass to Green. Here's Luwawu. from outside the arc. And it's Green missing.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Well, you can't give up this kind of positioning, not to a guy like Simmons. I mean, all you're asking for is to get burned if you do.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Green dishes to Irving. Feeds to Griffin. Back to Irving. Rebound by the 76ers.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Boy, such a fluid shooting motion from Embiid. I mean, most times you just assume that his jumper is dropping.
That shot off the mark. And that concludes the first quarter of play. 76ers ahead, up 9. And we'll be back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Green. Curry is out there with Maxey. Then there's Howard. And it's Scott in at the 4. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mention.
Man, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Harden surveying the D. Durant kicks it in with it. Back to KD. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Now, here's Howard. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. On its way from Curry for 2, off the left rim and out.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Embiid. Here's Harris. Goes up again, and it's blocked by Jordan.
Hey, you know he's around, and that's what he does. DeAndre Jordan throwing that shot out of there.
High post, KD. Harris passes to Jordan. Outside for Durant. Clock at 6. Harden outside. They could use a bucket. No good there. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers leading by 11. Milton with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Simmons. Harris looking it over.
And after that solid opening quarter, you can see now he is definitely starting to cool off. And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in. Oh!
My goodness. And, you know, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane bounce, he takes advantage of it, really demonstrating how lethal he is in the air.
Left side, KD. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
27 seconds left here in the second. Here's KD, and then Durant with the dunk.
Well, that dribble gives KD the momentum he needs, and you can see his teammates already loading up with smiles as he explodes to the cup.
A three from Simmons. A fresh 14 for Philadelphia. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by Harris. Puts it up from 7, and it's in off the backboard. Harris has got 5 now.
You know, most think of him as a deep shooter, and that's accurate, but Harris is also not shy about doing.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ben Simmons had it going on in the first quarter. He had 10 points, 3 assists, and that does it for our.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of it.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got on out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Green. Then there's Griffin. And it's Luwawu in at the small forward. Passes to Green. Griffin dishes to Brown. Nets passing it around. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Boy, great display of concentration and tenacity from Irving there. Fighting his way through contact, getting it up and down, plus the foul.
And the Nets making a change here. Claxton's checked in. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. Jeff Green is checked in for Brooklyn. 3 on the clock. Griffin kicks to Irving. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. they've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And another turnover here by Philadelphia.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. From the low block, count that one. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Flashing those crazy handles. I mean, Major rush hour handles. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does.
Simmons passes to Harris. Griffin against Embiid. Rebound, Brooklyn. Here's Luwawu. No points in the game yet for him. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Luwawu's got it back down to within single digits for the Nets. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Simmons against Irving. Simmons dishes to Embiid. Second shot opportunity. Hilton the pass to Harris. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
You know, after missing his first year out of college due to injury, Ben Simmons ended up winning Rookie of the Year in 2018, proving the wait was worth it.
So for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. James Harden comes in for Luwawu-Cabarrot, and it's Johnson in for Irving. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Durant's checked in for the Nets. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Harden. Shot clock at 6. And he lobs it up. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Maxey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 12.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Johnson kicks to Harden. Johnson surveying the floor. And Harden with the stuff.
Now, you can't sleep on this guy's finishing ability. He loves getting room to throw it down on you. And he'll put you in a poster if you let him.
To the paint, Durant with the steal. Harden right side. Keeps it alive. Outside for Jordan. And the pass to KD. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Claxton. Here's Johnson, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Philadelphia leading by 10. 54 seconds left in the third. Maxey passes to Curry. With the teardrop, and he sinks the layup. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
How sweet is that little teardrop right there, whether it's Steph or Seth, which is the case this time. The Currys, they've got that shot on auto dial.
Durant, wide open, he fires. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. KD's got 9 points.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Scott. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Scott's got his first bucket in this one.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Now Harden. To the inside. Here's Claxton. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Howard. Green out there with Scott. Then it's Curry. And it's Maxey in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Luwawu is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's slammed in by Howard.
To me, this is Howard's specialty. This is his bread and butter thing here. We all know this guy loves to throw it down whenever he can. And he's pretty good at it.
Irving way outside. No good on the three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Shot on the wing. Howard finds Curry. Back to Howard. Rebound, Brooklyn. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Dinwiddie against Curry. Green, the pass to Luwawu. Right side, Griffin. And stolen by Howard. And here is Curry. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Nets trail by 13. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Irving. Hits the J after faking out the D with the quick up fake.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Curry passes to Howard. Griffin with the steal. And that one, good.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
And so they foul intentionally. And a new group in for the Nets. Simmons on the wing. Guarded by Green. Simmons passes to Thibault. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Green with the ball. A shot by Harden. Wide open. Goes back up. Here's Brown. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Simmons with it. It's in and good for his sixth field goal in 10 attempts.
Can't shake Simmons. He is very used to getting hit on these kinds of looks and just plays right through the contact.
Harden outside. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. KD with the bucket.
Well, his game offensively is fully developed. Durant has no holes in his offensive game. Comfortable from any place on the floor.
Inside. It's stolen by Brown. And here we go. Brooklyn, fast break. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Harden. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Nets.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're down by 5. 1:27 left to play in the final quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ben Simmons.
And the shooting percentage, how about all the way in the 60s, shows how deadly he can be when he's feeling it. And as locked in as he was, they were trying to feed him as much as possible. But he never got out of control. I mean, he kept his head and just stayed patient.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He said, we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time. Kevin.
Thanks, David. Harris against Griffin. Thibault, the pass to Embiid. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
And he gets it to go.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irvin's so good at finding holes in the defense.
Here's Simmons. There's 37 seconds left in the 4th quarter. 5 to shoot. Here's Milton. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. .26 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Passes it to Thibault. Shot clock at 6. For the 3. A shot by Milton, no good. Nobody near Irving. Nails the tray.
Comfortable in the clutch. That's who Kyrie Irving is, unfazed by the game's biggest moments.
So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. Bustling Philadelphia on I-9. Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And for the 76ers, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 3. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Fire on both ends of the floor. That's what Drew Holiday is playing with and letting his defense manufacture some of his offense.
Now here's Simmons. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy two if the defense wasn't there.
On the top of the key, it's stolen by Harris. And now the 76ers on the break. Simmons is running. And the shot goes in. Simmons got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, sensational speed by Simmons. Trucking it down the court and beating everyone.
Now here is Holiday. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Harris outside. And slam dunk by Harris.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized four who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter.
Well, not only being just an all-around more improved player, Giannis has taken some huge strides in terms of building his body up.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already. Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start, 4 of 4 so far.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Giannis left side. Poked away. And now the 76ers on the break.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Right side Holiday.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. To the left side wing. Embiid against Lopez. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Brook Lopez.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Tobias Harris. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Curry's checked in for Shake Milton. And Maxi's subbed in for Ben Simmons. DiVincenzo kicks to Lopez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For Philadelphia, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. First one falls for him.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And Forbes has it in the corner. Misses the 3. The 76ers leading by 4. Floats it up for Curry. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Portis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now, here's Maxey. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Teague with the ball. Dishes it to Forbes. Beyond the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And now Philadelphia on the break. Embiid leading the charge. Scott, good.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Outside Teague. 1 second left. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. 76ers on top, up by 4. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
I like to stay locked in to the game.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. P.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. And there's Teague. And it's Forbes in at the 2.
Yeah, not easy trying to keep Howard off the offensive boards. He excels at using his muscles and his size to get great positioning.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather take? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. I'm going to agree. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Curry wide open. Howard, the pass to Scott. Curry with it. And here's Green outside. It's rebounded by Portis.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
For Philadelphia, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. He's perfect from the line this time.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
Outside Teague. The shot will not fall. And the 76ers go the other way with it. They push it up 4 on 3. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Thibault can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 7. Forbes dishes to T. Out to the right wing. Pass to Forbes. Here's Nora. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Hilton the pass to Thibault. To the paint. And Embiid throws it down.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Pass to Embiid. Back to Simmons. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Simmons got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Holiday. Harris with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Here's Milton. They get it back.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
And to Kumbo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken #1.
And Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
Simmons passes to Milton. Back to Simmons. Passes it to Milton. Stolen by Middleton. And Antetokounmpo inside. Simmons is there. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The 76ers leading by 6. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of the game. From deep. Rebounded by the Bucks. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Simmons with the defensive effort.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Simmons on the wing. Fires for 3. The 76ers with another miss. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Watching that guy put on a burst of speed, he takes up so much of the floor. What a burst by Giannis.
No good on the last second attempt there. And that's it for the first. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to... For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. And Joel Embiid. And that should do it with...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Here's Antetokounmpo. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That's a battle down there. It's one of the reasons Lopez has been in this league for over a decade. Solid effort.
Simmons passes to Harris. Here's the 3. The rebound by Brook Lopez.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. Back to Giannis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The Bucks have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Simmons passes to Harris. Milton in the corner. Outside, Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. The 76ers with another miss.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Antetokounmpo comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. Connaughton, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. '76ers trailing. Outside Curry. And there's a foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That'll be his second foul of the game. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Stolen away.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Left side, Portis. Back to Connaughton. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bucks. The 76ers have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. On its way from Curry for 2. Offensive rebound. Shot to stop the run. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Tucker finds Teague. Back to Tucker. Launches it. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Howard's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the middle. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated over Howard. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
Drew Holiday is checked in for Milwaukee. There's a minute 34 left to play in the third. Maxey passes to Scott. Rebound, Milwaukee. 76ers moving the ball around. It's Curry outside. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday.
Ooh, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
The drive by Green. Lays it up off the glass.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Bucks.
55 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's the lob to the hoop. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got 8 rebounds in this game. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Fast break, Milwaukee. Holiday with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's blocked by Scott. He's got a clear path. Just 1 second between the shot.
Rabbit out of hat.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me. But confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Connaughton kicks to Antetokounmpo. And again, the Bucks miss. It's all tied in Philadelphia. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
And that's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter, we've got Bobby Portis. P.J. Tucker is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Holiday. And it's Connaughton in at the two-spot. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Some changes for Philadelphia. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. Now Holiday. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul. Middleton dishes to Lopez. Fires from deep. And Middleton the bucket on the assist by Lopez. Middleton's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Milwaukee. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Milton finds Simmons. Here's Embiid.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. The pass to Lopez. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. And here is DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. It's Giannis with the drive. That's tipped out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. The 76ers trail by 3. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Milton. To the inside. With the floater, Embiid. Lopez with the block.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. Lopez up top. Shoots over Embiid. Misses off the left iron.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's Simmons, and he elevates with a slam dunk, and Brook Lopez did not like that.
Love how Simmons commands the ball, especially in the big moment.
Outside Holiday. That's tipped. It's stolen by Milton. Here's Simmons. Tips it up. DiVincenzo with the rebound. And stolen by Thybulle. Philadelphia moving the ball. And count it, the shot. The coach's challenge has been issued. First team like this, onto the wire. This is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Well, Antetokounmpo does such a great job of using all he has at his disposal, which is mostly his frame in drawing contact.
And so he drops them both. It's a three-point game.
And nice there. He does not waste those opportunities. Just what they needed with this game still in doubt.
Simmons inside. Guarded by Holiday. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And when Simmons is inside, forget about it. He uses his skill and smarts to take advantage.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Down low. He's looking for DiVincenzo and finds him. Simmons against Giannis. Clock is at 3. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
And I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Giannis outside. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Hammers the alley-oop through.
A great floor awareness says that Antetokounmpo has a sense for when the D has overcommitted or shifted his way, and then he finds where his teammate is open on the floor.
Here's DiVincenzo. He dishes it to Holiday. Back to DiVincenzo. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And they still have a foul to give at this point. Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You can bet that's what they're looking for. This late in the game, they need that 3.
For 3, Harris. Knocked away.
Yeah, good job. Just staying alert there, snatching up that long rebound.
And so it's the Bucks. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. Harden out there with Brown. And it's Durant. Then there's Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then it's Holiday. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Connaughton in at the 2. Now here is Holiday. Middleton outside. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for Brooklyn. And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Holiday left side. Giannis against Griffin. Here's Giannis. 4 on the clock. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
The three-pointer is right on target.
It doesn't matter the zip code. Kevin Durant, when he steps over the half-court line, is in his trigger range. My goodness.
Now here is Holiday. Floats one. That one, no good. Nice defense from KD.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Now Harden. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Just 4 to shoot. Outside for Griffin. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Pass to Brown. Here's Claxton. Lopez covering. Claxton the pass to Harden. Here's Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. He lobs it up. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
The pass to Griffin. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And both free throws good for Giannis.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is. And it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
We've got 1:55 left here in the first quarter. And Irving launches it from deep. No good on the triple. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 1. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there. And tried to break him down with the crossover, but the quick hands on D, and suddenly we're going the other way.
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Harris. From 17 feet out, Dinwiddie's shot is off. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Giannis drives in.
In the long strides of Antetokounmpo, once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping him.
Dinwiddie dishes to Irving. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Jordan. Passes it to Llewellyn. Feeds it to Jordan. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Jordan. Harris with it. Now guarded by Middleton, and an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. He hits the second from the line. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Dinwiddie against T. Now, here's DiVincenzo. Not a lot of room. Left side, Irving. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. At the end of one, a closely contested game. And this is has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. We've got Antetokounmpo, Teague out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's P.J. Tucker, and it's Portis in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, an example of Jeff Teague using those quick hands to come up with key steals.
Nets trail by 4. Here is Harden, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Oh, Griffin in. Whoa! Look out. I mean, that's a rugged play.
That's straight toughness.
And you can put those alley-oop feeds as high as you need to when Griffin's on the receiving end. He'll pick it up off the top of the backboard if he has to.
Teague finds DiVincenzo.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game. Teague with the ball. Pass to DiVincenzo. Hangs. And the layup is up and in. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
The Bucks making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And again, it's the Nets missing.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kevin Durant. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Off target from three-point range.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. Now here's KD, the fast break opportunity. And here we go. Fires from 18. Here's Claxton. The kick out to Brown. Six to shoot. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's DiVincenzo.
Well, Jeff Teague knows how to get by and find teammates. That's pretty right there.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And KD, here we go. Brown finds Griffin. Here's Claxton, and he slams it one-handed.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Now here's Teague. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo against Brown. To the wing right side. Here's Portis. And he's good on the 3-ball. Portis has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. 7-point differential. KD passes to Harden. Lets the 3 fly. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Portis. Makes it off the glass. And it's a 9-point Bucks lead.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Now here's Durant. He's got 5. Back to Harden. outside for Durant. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And some changes here for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Fortis. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Holiday in for Teague. Outside Holiday. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
And here is Irving. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Kicks to Dinwiddie. High arcing shot. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They were always within striking distance. And that'll do it.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Nice game. Great performance by Dante DiVincenzo.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Jordan. Luwawu is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of. And then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Harris misses. Bucks leading by 6. Connaughton passes to Holiday. Middleton outside. He feeds it to Lopez. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment. But the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then. But I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Irving double team. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Irving surveying the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Milwaukee leading by 7. Now here is Holiday. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, credit Holiday for getting to the line on that one. With his quickness and length, I'd like to see him do that more often.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Harden dishes to Brown. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Nets passing it around. Here's KD. Bucks have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Middleton the pass to Connaughton. Here's Holiday. Three-pointer. The rebound by KD.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Outside for Griffin. There's the pass to Claxton. To the inside. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, the size and height of Kevin Durant makes him a prime threat to throw it down. You've got to keep him out of the paint.
Now Holiday. There's the lob to the hoop. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Johnson, he's checked in for Blake Griffin. Fires at the elbow. You can't hit that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. DiVincenzo with it. Picked up by Brown. The feed to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Pass to KD. It's Brown on the wing. Here's Claxton, defended by Portis. Out to KD. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Harden against Teague. Outside Portis. Shot clock at 5. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets trail by 9. It's so inbound. It's Antetokounmpo. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And the dunk by Giannis.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
And so it's Milwaukee. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Teague's got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Teague. And it's Nora in at the small forward spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Just 3 to shoot. Teague for 3. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Giannis.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Here's Harden. Griffin, no one around him. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Teague for 3. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Lopez, right side. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul. Brooklyn making some changes. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Bruce Brown.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Irving's checked in for James Harden. Here's Teague. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Passes it to DiVincenzo. Lopez right side. DiVincenzo kicks to Teague. Steps back and shoots, and he nails the jumper. Teague's got his first points in this one. Nets trail by 15. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Durant just inside the line. Green finds Irving. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
As soon as Kyrie Irving crosses half court, you have got to guard him, and you've got to be balanced because this guy is an effective, dominant offensive presence.
Pass to Middleton. Teague surveying the D. Kicks it down to Middleton. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. For three, Durant. Rebound, Milwaukee. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. DiVincenzo with it. He's picked up by Jordan. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Traps in the tray. Middleton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Irving against Teague. Outside for Durant. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. DiVincenzo against Dinwiddie.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Bucks leading by 13. Outside Teague. Lays it up and banks it in.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bucks.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Lopez against Jordan. Lets it go. Lopez, no luck. The Nets have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Durant trying to break free. And it's Jordan, that time on the assist from KD.
When you think that this guy was so raw and so skinny coming into the league, now DeAndre Jordan brushing off these challenges with ease.
T kicks to Middleton. Takes a three. And another three for Milwaukee.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Jordan. Good D by Lopez. Middleton with it. Outside Teague. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. And for Brooklyn, they've got Luwawu. Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Harden, and it's Irving in at the 2. Now here's Durant. Harden outside. Fires for three. Embiid with the steal. Passes to Milton. Durant with the steal. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Simmons got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the 76ers. Harden the pass to KD. Irving with it. Back to KD. Over Simmons. Shots good by Durant.
I love seeing that kind of unselfishness. Irving has proven to be a sensational teammate.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Simmons passes to Milton. Back to Simmons. 6 to shoot. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And when you foul Simmons, you really got to foul him. You don't want to just mess around. He powers through.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Here's Irving. Harden outside. To the inside. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Harris.
And this is why Durant is a top talent. His ability to score even while getting fouled. An impressive athlete.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play.
And see, Webb, the strength and conditioning of James Harden, something I'm not certain everybody has an appreciation for.
Yeah, and to your point, back in high school, despite leading Artesia to back-to-back state championships, Harden dealt with asthma and was frankly out of shape. Over the years, dedication to diet and training, that enabled him to reach new heights.
Luwawu Cabarro kicks to KD. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Here's Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Oh, well, once again, Harris showing off his incredible physique. Just really blowing past defenders in the open floor.
Harden outside. The kick out to Irving. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Harden. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Now here's Embiid. A shot by Milton, no good.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time.
And that one, good.
Good at cashing in from mid-range. Such a consistent shooter, Mr. Kevin Durant.
Here's Simmons. He has 5. Pass to Harris. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here is Harden. Lobs it up for Jordan. Harden finds Jordan. The Nets need to get a shot off here. On its way from Irving for 2. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. Thibault, the pass to Harris. Milton in the corner. Shoots over Brown. And that one hits back iron.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
They kick it out to Green. Buries it from three-point range.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here is Harris. 36 seconds left here in the first quarter. Dinwiddie. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Well, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Dinwiddie with the steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Curry looking it over. And taken away by Brown. Good if it goes. No good on that one. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Nets as they end the first quarter on a 14-6 run. Wow. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early. Aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Green is out there with Scott. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Howard. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard. Back to Dinwiddie. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Claxton. Good D by Howard. The 76ers trail by 3. Here's Maxey. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
It's his first trip to the line.
And Dwight Howard, you know, not the same 35-minute a game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. He provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. I mean, he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Nets leading by 3. Dinwiddie dishes to Brown. Feeds it to Green. Dinwiddie with it. Now Green defending. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. Here's Harris. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. On the wing, Harris. Clock at 6, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Both teams will make substitutions. The 76ers trail by 3. Now Simmons, 5 points in the game. On the wing, Harris from the arc. The 76ers again can't hit it. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Over to the left wing. And stolen by Thibault. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
The reach of Embiid is just fantastic. Just throw it up there. I mean, he's committed to finishing the alley-oop.
Harden the pass to Irving. Back to Harden. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Harris, right side. And it's Thibault in the corner.
2 minutes.
On the wing, Harris. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. .151 left to play in the first half. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Thibault. Here's Simmons and the rejection by Harden. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. There's 1:40 left in the second quarter. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Lobbed up there for Durant. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Remarkable strength on the alley-oop. Durant, he's taking no prisoners.
Simmons inside. Defended by Durant. Out to Harris. Tries it from 19. And it's good off the back rim and in. Harris has got his third basket of the night.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
The pass to KD. Launches a three. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. 43 seconds left to play here in the half.
Oh, you see that? The versatility of Simmons is astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
Outside Irving. To the paint. Embiid with the steal. Simmons against Jordan. That ties it up. And that's now 6 points for Joel Embiid.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And here is KD. 12 points for him. Pass to Luau. To the middle. Embiid with the steal. Tie game in Brooklyn. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points and one. And that should...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
We've got Durant. Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Jordan. And it's Luau in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
Jordan finds Irving. 3 on the clock. Here's Luau. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over the back.
We see this a lot. The ball looks so good coming your way. It's hard to resist reaching over.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. Simmons with it. He's picked up by Irving. Thibault, the pass to Simmons. Back to Thibault. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 6th assist on the night.
And see, Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, G.A. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease. The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
KD against Simmons. Inside and stolen by Jordan. Always going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by Milton. Here's Embiid. Plays it up and banks it in. Embiid's got the lead up to 4 now for the 76ers.
Oh, I love how Embiid ran the floor there. I mean, he found his spot and finished strong.
Nets passing it around. And stolen by Thibault. Simmons on the wing. And Simmons slams it in.
Look at that burst of speed. Look how well Simmons used that to get to the lane he wanted to get to the rim. You're going to pay for it.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Greg, is a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
Here's Howard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, free throwing was never a strength of Howard's game.
The 76ers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And both free throws good for Howard. Nets trail by 8. Here's Dinwiddie. Brown outside. Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Misses off the right iron. The 76ers leading by 8. One-on-one here. Curry's shot is good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
So for the Nets, Johnson comes in for Harris, and Kyrie Irving subbed in for Bruce Brown. .146 left in the 3rd quarter. Irving against Curry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
Now look, this is nice. I love how Irving challenges the defense. Great at forcing the D to foul him while shooting. He's never rattled with the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now, here's Maxey. Dinwiddie covering. And that one's good. Maxey.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now, here is Irving. Over Curry. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The 76ers leading by 10. Lobbed up there for Howard. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Now, this is the chemistry Howard has with his guys. Fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oop.
Irving dishes to Dinwiddie. Outside, Green. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Now here's Green. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Down low, here's Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got the lead up to 14 now for Philadelphia.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Claxton the pass to Irving. Here's Claxton. He's guarded by Howard. The kick out to Irving. Tries again. And the shot is long. And so it's Philadelphia with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Taking a look at the 76ers. Maxey out there with Curry. Then there's Howard. Then it's Green, and it's Scott in at the power forward position. For 3, Harris. The shot will not fall. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Outside Durant. To the paint. Here's Jordan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
This is the confidence the big man Embiid brings to the table. No hesitation shooting off the pass.
Pass to KD. And Embiid with the block. Fast break, Philadelphia. Feeds it to Harris. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Embiid from outside.
And Jordan's mere presence can affect shots. I mean, he's easily one of the league's premier shot blocking artists.
Yep, that one goes. Harris has got his first points of the game.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Simmons passes to Embiid. The feed to KD. The kick out to Brown. He dishes it to Jordan. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
A comfort zone of Jordan's. The closer he is to the rim, the more efficient he becomes.
Embiid finds Thibault. Harris outside. Embiid inside. He's against Jordan. That one goes in. And the 76ers lead by 14.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
Harden the pass to KD. Back to Harden. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Poked loose, and there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him. The 76ers leading by 14. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. And it's Simmons penetrating. Embiid trying to break loose. Simmons can't get it to go. And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. Here's KD. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
On the loose, Durant's been spectacular tonight, showing off the full arsenal.
The pass to Embiid. And it's Thibault in the corner. It's stolen by Brown. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Opts it up for Jordan. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the vertical of Jordan? Easily rising up for the timely alley-oop slam.
Durant with the steal. Dishes it to Jordan. Durant down low. Guarded by Simmons. Durant kicks to Harris. Back to KD. Shot clock at 5. That cuts the lead to single digits. KD's got 4 this quarter.
And you never hear about it, but Durant is very strong. That allows him to finish on shots like that.
Simmons passes to Harris. Some solid defense from Brown.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
How many clutch shots have we seen Durant hit? It's countless at this point, and he keeps adding to the total.
35 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Milton with it. Embiid finds Simmons. Here's Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Great D. Simmons, the passing skills of a point. At 6'10", he can see the whole court.
Jordan dishes to KD. Back to Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Now that's how you lead your teammate into the icy scoring chance. I love that assist.
Here's Milton. So Philadelphia wins it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really...
you